Okay, race 17, the Grand Course de Printemps. Era Oitoi. I'll be glad when these Oitoi races finish. Anyway, it's a 2 mile, 5 furlong grade 3 handicap hurdle. So number 1 is in their state of change. 2 is Holtz, 3 is Kamikaze Fury, 4 Badge of Honor, 5 Big Game, Storm Swiss is 6, 7 Damn Dashin, Fisher's Cross is 8, 9 is Faze Lenmore, 10 Sweet Morsome, and number 11 Sue Foley. Was she somebody famous? I can't remember. I'm sure someone will mention it in the streams. They're away here. So it's Big Game that's going to lead them into the first. And everybody skips over that. We've got 12 more to go. And again, there's the stands and those beer tents and the winning post. And we run off out to the second. So it's Big Game that leads by 3 to 4 lengths from Sue Foley. And they've got Badge of Honor and Holtz on the fence. We'll skip over the second. A couple are probably going to get caught wide as they take this left hand. Are going to be Sweet Morsome and Kamikaze Fury. But it's Big Game that leads by 3 to 4 from Badge of Honor. And we've got a couple of lengths back to Holtz in the yellow against the fence. Outside of that is Sue Foley. Behind that is Sam Dashin alongside the fence. And then we've got Faze Lenmore, Storm Swiss, both in green. Sam Dashing, Kamikaze Fury and Sweet Morsome. Big Games, stretching them out here. There's the Eiffel Tower again. I wonder if Chris Froome won the Tour de France today. I think he did after that time trial yesterday. Good lad. Although he is South African and born in India, I think. So he's not really a Brit. Well, I suppose he is. A bit like some of the other sportsmen we have in our English teams. The cricketer, I can mention a lot. Anyway, back to the racing. It's Big Game that leads by 3 to 4 from Badge of Honor. Sue Foley's third, 4 is in the state of change, 5 Sam Dashing, 6 Fisher's Cross, 7 Storm Swiss. Holtz on the fence in the yellow is 8, Kamikaze Fury 9, Sweet Morsome 10 and Faze Lenmore is 11. And they skip over the fifth. A Big Game, he's trying to stretch this one out. He's still 4 to 5 ahead of Badge of Honor as he skip over the 6. One that took a nice big jump there was Sam Dashing in the orange. As we gonna come past the old big screen again. So it's Big Game, 2 to 3 lengths from Badge of Honor. The state of change in the hoops is third, Sue Foley 4, Sam Dashing's 5. Everybody gets over the 7th. Faze Lenmore's just a little bit detached, only by a couple of lengths. So okay, left hand down. And one more time round. It's still Big Game that's leading them, only by a couple now from Badge of Honor. There's a couple ahead of in the state of change in Sue Foley. Sue Foley gave that some air there. It was a bit of a slow jump. It's demoted itself by letting Sam Dashin and Storm Swiss come alongside. There's a couple of lengths back to Holtz, Sweet Morsome at Fisher's Cross, Kamikaze Fury and Faze Lenmore. This Big Game that still leads them over the 9th. They all skip over that little hurdle there. Big Game from Badge of Honor in a state of change, Sue Foley, Storm Swiss, Sam Dashing. So as you were, not much change. Smaller field in this, because normally the last week of the season most people try and get every one of their horses to get a run. That's roughly 50 if you've got a full complement. That's over the 10th there, but the one that took that really bad was Holtz. But it's Big Game from Badge of Honor and Sue Foley, and there are a couple of lengths ahead of this in a state of change, and Storm Swiss is trying to make up some ground. Take this left. I can't see anything else in it unless there's some wing sprouters. Kamikaze Fury is trying to cut down the ground, but going a little bit wide and making his job much harder. But it's still Big Game that's led from the beginning. Skips over the 11th from Storm Swiss, who took that well and tries to close the gap. It's still Big Game though. Storm Swiss is starting to pull alongside. They take the 12. Storm Swiss sent good jump again. The one that didn't jump it particularly well there was Badge of Honor. But it's Storm Swiss that now takes it up. There's just over 1.5 furlongs left to run. It's Storm Swiss. We've only got one left to jump. It's Storm Swiss from Big Game. Sue Foley in a state of change. It's between these four. I can't see anything else coming out of the pack. Big Game takes it up again as they approach the 13th and the final. He skips over it and skips over it well and just takes 2 yards out of it. It's Storm Swiss, the Big Game, that's going to take this from the state of change. That's rallying to get second from Storm Swiss in third. It looks like Sue Foley and Holtz are battling out for 4th and 5th in the smaller money. But Big Game deserved that. Took the lead from the beginning. Pretty only just got taken by Storm Swiss for it's Colin Clark that takes it. Number 1, Big Game. Second was in the state of change, Joshua Southern. 3, Storm Swiss, Moylet Surfer. 4, Sue Foley, Martin Leaderman. 5, Holtz, Kevin Minahan.